The thing I want you to ask yourself is what careers will be like in the future. How often do we have to recycle? How will CVs be in a while? Companies. And then the important thing is that you, today, if you have to choose a college, you choose one that will exist in the next 5 years, which is complicated and difficult. Why? Because careers are all moving very fast into a new world of technology and artificial intelligence. And I always repeat, it's not the same in my time, that we had years, decades to adapt to the computer, the internet, the smartphone. Today, things happen in 6 months. The other day I was talking about the possibility of the holographic. What is holographic? I was giving a speech here and people were seeing me on stage as if I were live.
Is it real yet?
I was talking about you speaking in your own language and them talking and listening to each other in your own language. I mean, these professions of translator, how will it be in a while, since artificial intelligence is doing simultaneous translation? I speak and she simultaneously translates each one using her smartphone, her app, and listening to me in their language. And other things, for example, the driver, the cars will be autonomous, they will drive by themselves, they already drive in the first world. Maybe the third world takes longer because the streets are a little complicated, insecurity and all. Couriers. Delivery people already exist out there now. Of course, here it will take a while, it will, but maybe 20, 30 years, I don't know, but they already deliver to people's doors. The cart goes there, the kitchen delivers. And so we see, medicine, doctors, a lot already exists, you know, Watson, the robot from IBM, which is correct in almost 90% of the diagnoses compared to the doctor who is correct in 70%. Robotic operations, right. Now it is clear that nothing will replace the human side. It will replace these professionals whose activities are repetitive, mechanized, and who do not have this human contact. Of course the doctor will continue, of course he will, that family doctor who cares, who talks, you know, this human exchange will never end, but that order taker, you know, that we say, just like the seller, will cease to exist. Even the seller, today people click there and buy on the internet. Then there will be the artificial intelligence itself sending you what is according to your preference. Lawyers, you know, there is already artificial intelligence out there making contracts, so that lawyer who doesn't analyze scenarios, who is like a robot, right, who immediately sends contracts, clauses, that one will be eliminated. So what are the professions of the future? Else you need critical and strategic analysis competence. Because even scenarios artificial intelligence is already tracing. So, all that, even teachers too, you know, robots are already looking like humans, sometimes replacing psychologists, therapists, coaches, mentors.
Why?
Because the current artificial intelligence, there is still no regulation. It accesses all the information that is on your computer, that is in your posts, what you type, what you post, your books online, and it starts to attribute. Imagine the brain of an artificial intelligence collecting information from all the mentors in the world, from all the coaches in the world, from all the doctors in the world. He will create information that he will become extremely smarter than me, than you, or any other profession. And he will be able to give answers based on behavior, on statistics, and he will learn from mistakes. Now, if you're thinking about what profession you're going to have, you also will already have a profession. Don't update yourself. You'll be swept off the map, for sure.
And what's next?
I mean, and people are still looking for some professions that probably won't exist even at the end of the year, because everything is undergoing a very big transformation. Therefore, observe and analyze your profession. What is its future? Where are you completely out of date in terms of technology, artificial intelligence, the database, data, what is coming around, and get informed, because otherwise you will become really obsolete and without any alternative. Why? Even this more manual part, which people used to say, oh, I don't know how to use the computer, so I'm going to do something manual that nobody wants to do. Because it requires strength. Even today, there are already robots doing construction, replacing bricklayers, for example, laying floors, doing a series of things. Secretaries are also being replaced by bots, which we call, it's not that chatbot, but the bots that seem to be human. You've probably already entered TAM or any airline, you're talking to a robot, or any other type of service, in short. So it's important for you to observe, not to make the wrong choice, because at the end of college or graduate school, you are in a course that is already completely obsolete. Then come with me.